as the dramatic otaku. Now today is going to be a fairly quiet video because it is 6:30 in the morning and I don't want to wake up my family and feel their wrath. So yeah, just disclaimer, it'll be very quiet. Also a secondary disclaimer, I am recording on my Switch and as you can see it is not a regular Switch, it is a Switch Lite. I can only record 30 seconds at a time, so if I get at all frustrated, you will know why. Hold on. 30. Oh. Stop. Reset. Okay. So yes, today I will be playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on my island and I'll be giving you an island tour. I will probably be looking down at my screen quite a bit just so I make sure I know what's happening. But I haven't logged on today. It is 6:30 and I only just woke up a little while ago. So yeah, we get to see. Now, someone shouldn't be at my campsite. There was someone at my campsite yesterday. Hey, Isabelle! Yes, it's nothing for the island currently. I wonder... I haven't had red on my island in a long time, so I'm wondering if red's gonna be there. Isabelle's signing off. I also have coffee with me. So yeah, I have spent a long while and I recently went through a redesign of my entire island. So that's what I will be showing you today. There are some parts of my island that are a bit of a mess. Like this little section over here is all a bit of a mess. I gestured to the entire yard. And just this little area over here is a bit of a mess. I've been doing a lot of trading recently. And oh, surprisingly in front of my second account's house is not all that bad. Okay. Well, let's check what's in here. Tipper. Oh, look at mileage. What did I get? I buy 2 of like every song from what's it called? KK Cider. And yes, I do tend to skip over what's it called? I do tend to skip Lighthouse. Oh my god, it's Lighthouse I ordered, sorry. I do tend to skip over my islander letters, unless it's like from Sydney or something. I know what to do, sorry, I'm all over the place because I haven't focused on filming. So to start off with, this over here is my house. It is so cute. I got to customize it eventually and I chose it to be pink with like a white door and a purple roof because it's always had a purple roof. And this is the little garden I have. I've got a bunch of things I just think are aesthetically pleasing. And of course I've got a DIY bench, and in the background you can see I've got a sorry, I thought that volleyball was a snowball for some reason. I've got the Lily of the Valley, I think it's called. Yeah, I've got that. So technically my island is a 5-star island. It's just I put a lot of things on the floor, so Isabelle still says it's a 4-star island. Whoops. So going out over here, there's gonna be a lot of pauses in the video where I've paused to just anyway. So going outside my house, you can see there's the Todoroki side and then there's the Ray side. But if you go forward, here is my airport. I put a little lamps, and then a kick scooter or 2 kick scooters right next to the airport. Because I was inspired by Jacksepticeye's island, went from his series, and then I put 2 peach trees there because my island is a natural peach island. Yes, it made me really happy that I got peaches. Actually no, it didn't actually make me very happy. Now it makes me happy because it fits my aesthetic, but it didn't, because I don't actually like peaches. So it was a little awkward to have peaches and then not like peaches. So okay, so going to the Ray side of the island, I have a little volleyball here because just from my progression of my island. I originally had, not originally, one of my many transformations for my little character here was Yamaguchi Tadashi from Haikyuu. So I got a little volleyball, and back here you can see I also have a soccer ball, I think. Why did I say I think? It is a soccer ball. I have a soccer ball. You will see the theme. I have a lot of babushkas. It is my main export other than peaches. But yeah, this is, oh my, Leaf is here. Sorry. I spent a lot of money on camellias with Leaf on another island, and I'm like, oh my god, finally Leaf is here. Oh my god. But yeah, I recently redid this entire plaza area. It used to be a sort of zen area, and then I got really bored of it because it just didn't look nice. It didn't look cohesive. I had like zones upon zones. So yeah, oh, iMac. This like whole area used to be where Raymond and Mac used to live, but now I've changed it into a little plaza. But yeah, so like this area here all used to be like regular foliage. If you saw in my last video, yeah, that's how it used to look. And then this here used to be a little path where Raymond's house would be, and Raymond's house would be like right here. And then if you go down here, this is sort of remnants of where the path to Mac's house was, and now it's just a little boardwalk, and I find it really cute. So yeah, I changed all of this into a little food area, a little DIY drop, because I keep getting so fucking DIYs. Most people have different like things they want to accomplish, and mine is to get all the DIYs currently. I also have this little cafe area that I think is so super cute. I'm so happy I found these custom designs from someone. I actually don't remember where I found these. The Discord. I'm on the Nookers on Discord if you didn't know. I can't speak this morning. But yeah, so this little plaza has a bamboo lunchbox and an ice cream stand. This is meant to be an ice cream stand. It's got these 2 cute little vending machines, and I actually stole this Starbucks idea off of another player. I just saw their designs and used it for myself. And I've got a little boba stand right here because I thought this little strawberry milk thing was really cute. And I also have a ramen shop and a coffee shop. You can't really see it, but there's also a shaved ice thing right there. But yeah, I don't really put much on my beaches except for like little designs like this shell. And I've got a lot of palm trees and a few campfires. Here a DIY. Oh yes, there is. There we go. Okay, so moving onwards. This over here, I do this little glitch effect thing on most of the paths on my island when I want to switch which path I want to do. Obviously here, I've like, to clean it up, I've put like Ray's face and then Usagi's face right here, and then I've got cherry trees over here. Sorry, I'm going off topic. But anyway, over here, is my museum where Blathers lives. Everyone has a museum, so I don't think I really need to show what the museum looks like. This is my Nook's Cranny. As you can see, I got the update for it, and I really love where I've put it, right behind the museum. Oh, I have a new flower. I didn't know that. I also have a drink. This is the original drinks machine. As soon as I got enough money to get a drinks machine, it was like instant. I bought it. It was just too cute to pass up. As you can see on most of my island, it is winter. It is winter in real life. I'm on a southern hemisphere island because I live in the southern hemisphere. But yeah, so going up here, this is just a pathway, and you may have seen this little custom design here. Again, I don't know where I got these. I just searched them on Google and thought they were cute. Anyway, I go up over here, over this little bridge, which is, again, super cute. It's all stone. This is getting tedious. But yeah, you walk all the way up here. There's these 3 little fruit trees. And this little area over here, I call it, you can't really see the design on the floor, but it's like a little, I think it's meant to be Madoka Magica or Card Capita Sakura, that sort of symbol on the floor. I've never watched it, I just know it's really super cute. And I've got a bunch of like Studio Ghibli little things around there, and I've got 2 pentagons, or pentacles. I think they're pentacles. But yeah, this whole little output area is my stargazing area. As you can see by this little thing here means there's a fossil up there. This little sign over here means that there's forest spirits. I just like having that like forest spirit vibe, even though there's no forest back here. But then there is this picture of Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. I didn't realise there was an actual fake painting of that, so when I get that fake painting I'm gonna put it there. But there's little Starry Night paintings there because this is where I go on Starry Nights. So I thought that was super, super cute. I am going to go and get that fossil. Hold on. Yes, like a heathen's, most of the time I accidentally pop up my, what's it called, menu. I dug up a fossil. Okay, this area over that way, we're going to leave for a couple minutes. This is where I put my extra flowers. Okay, let me down. So the rest of the area upside my place we'll be looking at a little bit later, but going back to my Nook's Cranny and back to my plaza, back to Leaf, I have this little area over here, which is a little fountain. You've probably seen this in my compilation video as well. Too much of it, I think. But yeah, yesterday I got a mic stand. Just by sheer accident. It was in one of those balloons that you just pop, and I have now got a keyboard instead of a giant organ. I've got a little Sakura, little Sakura guitar. I actually customized that because I thought you'd have to make it with Sakura pedals and you don't, so I'm really happy about that. And yes, this is playing the song. For some reason this is the only one I can tolerate for a long period of time. I have no idea why. Like, I just can. Like, the other songs I really like I just can't tolerate for a long period of time, but this one I can. I don't know why. So over here is my little medical area, and you're probably wondering what is over in this area here. I don't know if you can see that, but it says Horny Jail. And also cock written by Raymond in the bottom. Yeah, that's why it's Horny Jail. But in Horny Jail is said organ from before and a couple of chairs. I'm hoping I can make a few more friends on Animal Crossing that I can use this as a joke, otherwise I have to pull it down and I'll be really sad. Anyway, going up here in this little area, there's 2 or 3 ways, sorry, to go. So there is 3 ways to go. There is up to the Ables, which is heavily inspired by cottagecore. I just thought it was so cute. This actually used to be where Molly's house is currently, and yes, I put a little thing in there, just a little jukebox there because I had an extra one, and I thought it would fit the aesthetic, or it would make aesthetically pleasing music. So yeah, I made it based off of cottagecore, and I thought it was so super cute. I put these little sakura designs again that I found. The only sort of designs on my island that I didn't find are all the anime photos which I uploaded with the app, and then this little design here I made for the medical area. But yeah, going up here, it's all based on cottagecore. I think it looks super cute, that they look like they're in a little magical forest with lots of roses. And yeah, I think that's just super cute. Going up here, this is sort of just my storage island. Don't question why I've got a bunch of peach hats there. I'm planning on doing a bunch of party events over on Ikson on my island, just to make friends on Animal Crossing. Just because I really want to. So yeah, that is my storage island as of current. If I get more, if I get another building, because I know some no, I saw a balloon. I hate, we're gonna go get the balloon. Okay, over here is my orchard, there. Oh, Sydney. Okay. It's over there. Okay. Fuck. I hate it when YouTubers leave their little balloons. Okay. This is all spoilers for later. Hold on. Oh, Sydney, baby. Oh, I love you. Okay, so this is my orchard. It is all sort of 1-to-1, just because I had such a small space for it. I've got little signs, all with different custom designs on it, from the same person. It was actually originally going to be a different custom design that I was going to use on these little signs. However, I could not read the creator code, and I got so depressed, so I just used this one as second best, and it actually fits the aesthetic on my island so much better. I'm going to dig this up. Wait. See, I use the tool wheel. I think, like a heathen, I'm just going to put it away. I also want to see what I got for here. A wooden stool. Do I have learned that? Oh, fuck, I already know it. What's in the present? A throw. I've never gotten a rock before. That's so awesome. Okay, anyway, going back through my island. This is sort of just it for this side of the island. Like I have this little pond over here, but like all of my trees and all that are behind gates. I just picked this up, or sorry, I got this from the Nook Miles thing and just put it there, and that's always been there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just other small details around my island like this, it's like it goes from like stone pathing to a bit of a boardwalk until the beach. I've got little SpongeBob and Patrick's all around the island, all the beaches of the island. That's pretty much it. I just like putting small details around. I like put all of this here because I thought it was super cute. and it like brings symmetry to my island. And you can't really see it now, but there's little things over here I use just to cover any unseemly looking things, because I know the glitch looking effect like I have over here doesn't look good always. But yeah, speaking of the glitch effect, I've got like all this over here, which is the 3 different ways. So we will now be going to the left side of the island. The west side of my island. Sorry, I really just did never eat soggy Weet-Bix. Oh my god. But over here, okay, I've got a lot to unpack here. So I've got this Todoroki thing design. It's not from the actual manga, it's from a doujinshi. And I screenshot it. I don't remember which doujinshi, but I just thought he looked super cute, so I saved it. I will put the code up here because every time any My Hero fan has come onto my island, they've been really excited by the photo, so oh, this is another thing where it's all messy. Yeah, I'm trying to sell a bunch of things on Ikson. Sorry, let's do that. Okay, so I got these from the wedding event from Recent Cyrus. I thought it was super cute. It fits the aesthetic of my island. I didn't mention what the aesthetic of my island was. The aesthetic of my island is kawaii / anime anaku, because I have so many different like aesthetics that I just wanted to fit all of them on my island. So having very cute aesthetic and having very crazy aesthetic sort of combined into one was my goal. I've got these little I've got this like sitting area, natural garden area, just because I wanted to turn that space into something, because it was nothing before and it looked really boring. So now it's like a little sitting area. I might change it if anything interesting pops up. But going down onto this little beach here, I have improved my sand castle building skills, as you can see. So yeah, this originally was here and I thought it was super cute. You can see that it doesn't match the sand anymore, because I put this here in autumn and it's meant for like autumn sand or like summer sand. It's not meant for winter early in the morning sand. Again, I put these little custom designs on the floor that are meant to be like you've etched them into the sand. I really like the Mimikyu one. The Totoro one only works in like certain lighting, but yeah, and I got this Sphinx recently from I think it was the HHA as a reward for something. I've got a pillow here. You just sit there. Actually, I've seen Sydney sit on this pillow before. I want to upgrade to a better pillow, but I don't really want to put the Zen pillow right there. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna hit this rock, see if it's money rock. Okay. It is not the money rock. Damn it. I'm still gonna hit it. Woo! Sad that it's not the money rock. I made a bit of an oopsie. So that stopped recording for a solid 5 minutes, but I do have the footage on my Switch, so I'm just gonna do a bit of commentary over what I was recording. So after the money rock, we were looking through. I'm so glad I recorded earlier because it is so foggy on my island right now. But we were walking through my little market area, and this market area is called the Babushka Market because originally, instead of clothing items and stuff I'm selling on Ikson, it was filled with babushka dolls. And the thing with this little market is that, well, first of all, most of the designs in the market are from the Able sisters or were a custom design originally on the actual stalls themselves. is cold. But yeah, and the only real custom design that I used that was my own was the Kiku flag, that meaning that this specific stall was mine and mine alone. But yeah, and then like the one beside it's meant to be Bertha's, the one that's like not Bertha's, the one beside it's meant to be Agnes's, then like the one beside that is meant to be like for the Nook twins, and then like the little wave ones beside the Kiku flag is meant to be Max, and then the one beside that's meant to be Audie's, and then the like little green and purple one is meant to be Sydney's. But yeah, that is my little market area just boiled down. It was heavily inspired by market sort of street markets around the world, particularly for me ones in Europe, but also because of like the bamboo in the background, also quite a few ones in Asia as well, just from various different places in the world, but mostly inspired by different street markets in Asia and different street markets in Europe, particularly in Paris, because I've actually seen those markets. But yeah, going to the next space is my house. You can also see in the background Godzilla. Say he's beautiful. He's beautiful. We'll give him his respects later. Anyway, this is my second account's little house. This is Taki-chan's house, and it is very small, but I'm working on trying to make it as big as my house is, just to make it into a multi-level cafe, because with like different themed rooms and stuff like that, because I think that'd be just so super cute. And I know in the codes and all that, there's like rumours that there's going to be an actual cafe, but I still want to make this multi-level cafe because I think that'd be so cute, and like each room would have a theme, and I just love that idea. Anyway, going over to Godzilla, pay his respects, call him handsome. That is a daily ritual. That, well, now it is. It is a daily ritual. Okay, so going across the bridge, I spent a little bit of time on the bridge just explaining that I really liked the bridge. How it originally was my first bridge, but I hated that it was just a log bridge, so I changed it, and I cannot believe how many times a day I walk over that stinking bridge. I didn't realize how much I used it until I had to demolish it to insert the new bridge, and it was just pain. I also like don't like how the bridge doesn't connect with fences. It's so annoying. And yeah, I also remember I like went around the little manhole cover because I really love how cute it is when I customized it. Going down to the bottom, like this, what's it called? Yeah, I said something about the manhole covers, and then this whole area is my residential area. I am so glad I filmed earlier because look how foggy it is. I'm so glad I filmed this earlier. Oh, sorry, I'm being distracted. There is a present right here. Oh my god, there's so much fucking fog. Oh, that means there'll be a lot of fog when we go through everyone else's house. Oh well. Okay, so going down to the bottom of this little residential area is Molly's house. Now, Molly's house, as you can see, is surrounded by a bunch of cosmos. That is because each of my island residents have their own special flower, and Molly's is all of the like vanilla cosmos that you can get. So like the red, the yellow, the white. We actually went in and talked to Molly for a while, and I talked about how Molly replaced Stu. So Stu was originally on my island, and I originally had all types of villagers. Like after Phil left, I had every type of villager. And I didn't realize that because usually I'm not really into villager types, but I did have all types of villagers, and I replaced my only lazy villager, who in my opinion is probably the cutest lazy villager, and I replaced him with a normal type villager because I am a sucker for normal type villagers. So yeah, I replaced Stu with Molly, and Molly's house actually moved from where the Able sisters was. The Able sisters originally was actually where Molly's house is currently, and I really liked the pathing and the aesthetic of where the Able sisters was originally, so I wanted to keep that the exact same as it was, but I also wanted to move the Able sisters closest to my Nook stop and Nook's cranny and all that, and the museum, to make it more of a like little shopping area. So I moved Able sisters over to where Molly's house was and traded Molly's house for the Able sisters, and just sort of kept everything the same as it was, except moving the roses back over to where the Able sisters was and moving the cosmos over to Molly's house. I then moved over to Mac's house. As you can see, the aesthetic of Mac's house is supposed to be manly because when we were first on the island together, Mac talked about manliness as well as his like muscles and stuff like that, so my aesthetic for him is manliness, and his is actually the most decorated house out of all of them. I've put the most thought into his house. So like I've made a little what's it called, zone for him, workout zone for him. I've like put a red surfboard there. He kind of reminds me of Kirishima, I'm not gonna lie, like from My Hero Academia. And I put like 2 tiki torches there because he's by the beach, and that's another reason why I put him by the beach, because I thought, you know, he'd think it's super manly and then he'd be able to like go swimming every day and stuff like that. And Mac's flower is white mums, because mums was one of the original flowers that I had on my island. I think it was like the first one that I actually planted on my island, because tulips are my flowers that grow naturally on my island. If you have a peach island, I think tulips bloom as well as mums, because I know each island has like different fruit, and then with those fruits comes different like flowers as well. Mine's are tulips and mums, and I put white mums in front of Mac's house because yeah, and I really like the way I've put them around Mac's house because it gives it a very like unkept kind of weed kind of look, and I kind of like the aesthetic, especially with like the awful colours that Mac's house is. But yeah, so going up towards Agnes's house, I made this little this little playground area. It isn't very much, it's just 2 slides, but I actually have somewhere where I can put my rubbish bin, and like I wanted to use the slides but I didn't know where to use them, and I didn't know where to put this little playground area. I didn't want to put it on the actual beach, so I just put it there because I had extra space where I originally was going to put Taki-chan's house, but I was like, no, that's too close to Mac's house and too close to Agnes's house. So speaking of Agnes's house, going up there is Agnes's house. Now you can see her house is the only one that I've like put her face completely over the thing for. It is another custom design that I found. I cannot tell you who did the custom design. I was originally going to do the same for everyone's house, but I found too many custom designs to use around my island, and also I couldn't find one for Mac, so I just went, fuck it, just Agnes. It's just for Agnes. And Agnes's, where Agnes's house was originally, I actually had red mums planted there, so I sort of wanted to keep that with her. So her personal flowers are red mums and red tulips because it fits the aesthetic of her house, and I thought the red tulips were super cute. I couldn't find anywhere to put my red tulips because I'd run out of villagers at that point, because I had so many different types of flowers, but the red mums were originally by her house, so I wanted to keep her aesthetic of red mums by her house and have some red tulips. Now, oh, hello. My cat's outside, sorry. Hello. Now, I did film a bit going up to Bertha's house and like going into Bertha's house and talking to Bertha. And like just the fun fact that Bertha is the only one of my villagers that still says her original catchphrase. She does call me Schmoopy, I think. I can't remember if she asked to call me Pumpkin or not. I definitely know Mac did and then Sydney did and then Mac did. But I don't remember if Bertha did as well. But yeah, she calls me Schmoopy the same way Audie calls me Schmoopy. Bertha pretty much follows everything Audie does when it comes to calling me names. My coffee's not cold. But yeah, she calls me Schmoopy, and she's the only one who says her original catchphrase, whereas everyone else on the island, following Audie's example, calls me Babe. Well, their catchphrase is now Babe. But yeah, that's where I got up to in recording, so I'm gonna pause this recording and then I'll be back in a couple of seconds. Okay, so we're back. And as you can see by my stationary appearance, it is currently very foggy and it's currently 7:47. I've also turned off my lamp because I noticed that in the footage I was a bit overexposed. Hopefully this looks better. But yeah, so Bertha's house, she has all the yellow tulips because yellow tulips are a weed on my island and I had too many. But Bertha, as you can see, she has a bit of a tulip wreath that I gifted her and she really likes it. And you can see the same custom design from before, the pink hearts one. I think it's just so cute, that little brick design, so I kept it. And then over here, oh sorry, Emperor Butterfly. These sell really well to flick. So then over here is Tipper's house. Tipper's house has the yellow mums. I thought it would be kind of cute to have both of them have yellow, what's it called, yellow flowers. So yeah, there's yellow tulips, yellow mums, Tipper has the yellow mums, and she has the other really cute custom design that I really liked. And as you can see, between the house is a little, it's meant to be like a really cute coffee, like scene, like they have morning tea together, but it doesn't really look like that, just because of how awkwardly I've placed everything. But yeah, just, they sit here and talk. Bertha's really annoying, she sits on both chairs. Like, no, I made that specific one for Tipper, this one's yours. But anyway, going up here, we have 3 houses in a row, all of my pansy houses. Starting over here is Ellie's house. Now, as you see, Ellie's here, she's so super adorable. This is Ellie's house. I put, again, the really cute hearts design on this little heart here. I found out how to do heart pathing and I was so happy I did. It's so super cute. I also gave her a bunch of like cherry blossom design rock things. She originally lived up on one of my cliffs, but I sort of didn't want her there. Also, one of the reasons why I mainly took houses off of my top cliffs is because I saw this video of this other YouTuber who was what's it called, who put her house on one of the top cliffs and she didn't have any inclines on it and she'd moved all her materials down to the beaches, and what ended up happening was she almost got stuck because she didn't really have any materials on her island like up in her house, and I was just like, oh, I would absolutely die if that happened. Granted, I put inclines on all of my cliffs because, yeah, but still, I would absolutely die if that happened. So this is Raymond's house. Yes, the man, the one, the only Raymond. Let's go visit him. Oh, I forgot to say, Ellie has red, not tulips, what are they? But Raymond. Well, that's interesting. The pansies, they all have pansies. Ellie has red pansies just because I needed extra pansies. Raymond has, as you can see, yellow pansies because it sort of fits his house's aesthetic. And he's got two little moss balls here because it's very, very cute. But yeah, fun fact about Raymond, I originally thought he was an NPC because I kept seeing people cosplaying him on TikTok and I was like, oh, people must really like this character, he must be an NPC like Isabelle. No. I thought the same with the character Cherry, I thought she was an NPC as well, but no, they're just regular characters that everyone likes. And I came across Raymond on an island. He was about the 4th villager that I had invited to my island. I didn't really go hunting for him because at the time I didn't have the amount of Nook Mile tickets I needed to actually go hunt for him, so he just appeared on one of my islands and I just got him because I thought, oh, he seems kind of popular, let's get him and see what happens. So now I keep him on my island out of pure spite for everybody else because everybody else seems to thirst over him. So yeah, I got Raymond by complete accident and keep him to spite everyone else because I'm just evil like that. Okay, so now is over on Audie's little plot of land here. Audie is also someone who hasn't moved at all. I forgot to mention that. Bertha, Audie and Sydney are the only ones who have not moved from their original housing plots. Everyone else has, even Vic moved, but only for a very short time he did. And Audie's flower is white pansies. Because again, that was one of the flowers that was originally by her and I just kept it. I probably need to clean up all the pansies on her thing. Audie is also another person who I accidentally got. Because, you know, when you start off you have to get 3 new villages. Hello Audie. You have to get 3 new villages for your... She calls me Spoopy still, okay. She was one of the villages that I had to go out on a random island to get. So like, how do I put this? It's a truck. I live like right next to a freeway, which is not good for filming. Oh my god, big boy! You're melting. You're melting. Are you gonna give me a fucking snowflake, please? He's not gonna give me a snowflake instead. Give me a snowflake. Thank you. But yeah, Audie was the 2nd villager that I found on a mystery island, and I thought she was good. I didn't know she was popular at all at the time. I'm just gonna go up to my... There's a fossil! You're not gonna see gameplay, I don't think, at this point. No, I don't want to customize it. I don't want to customize anything. No, I missed. But yeah, she was the 2nd villager that I went to a mystery island to get. My first one was Stu and my 3rd one was Bertha. But my 2nd one was Audie, and I thought Audie was super cute, and like at that point I didn't know you could refuse villagers, so I just like invited her to my island, not thinking anything of it, and she was the 2nd person on my island, well, that I had invited. So yeah. Sorry, I've been walking around on Animal Crossing not explaining anything. So I do this really eclectic pathing up here because like this used to all be like really foresty and I thought it was so cute, and it is still very, very cute. But yeah, so we're gonna go up here first, which is the newest addition to my island. It says happy birthday, but this is my slumber party area. And the thing with this little slumber party area is that it is very cute. It's meant to be very pink and very girly. As you can see, I like put camellias everywhere. I don't know how it's going to look in summer. I'm probably going to have to change up all of the bushes, which is going to be so annoying. But I don't mind. It is so super cute. I put a lot of pink up here. This is where sort of the anarchy area comes in because it's just so eclectic and crazy. I use this Sailor Moon pattern, which is like the pattern of Usagi's bed for a few of the different things here. I have all the ice DIYs, so I just built a bunch of ice different, like a bunch of different ice things. And yeah, I made this so that like if there's a starry night, I could have people over and we just like play games and shit like that while playing a game. So yeah, this is my area. I've got a little thing right here, I've got dolls, I've got a lot of pandas. I keep finding so many pandas. I've also got this little train thing over here that I think is really super cute. But yeah, hold on, I missed something. I did miss something. Hold on, going down here says hi to Snowboy. Thank you. So going up here, we have a little table right here, the little stone table. I actually moved that there by accident. I moved it there because I was going to put it back in front of someone's house, and then it sort of just matched the rock too well, so now I just have a rock table. I hate that it is so foggy. Yeah, we have the little area over here. It's got a happy birthday sign, it's got some pink mums. Going up here is all my red and yellow flowers. These are particularly the flowers, I'm trying to breed some flowers, so there's all spots over here. But these particularly are the flowers that I first got on my island, or first spawned on my island, so it's tulips, mums and lilies. Yeah, so that's pretty much just it. And then across this way is all the white ones. I don't have a thing going up there, so it's just that. And then this area, this is a little fashion show area. Oh, this is my little fashion show area. I didn't want to make a solid block of like colour, so I instead opted for just some pink brick, some camellias. This is meant to be, I think they're hydrangeas. They're meant to be blue ones, but they're not in season for my island yet. I've got little lights, I've got these, so it is meant to be a fashion show arena. I got this little thing from the wedding event, and I've put Todoroki's photo in it. Again, Todoroki's photo thing that I use. You just scan it with the app and then you'll have it. I have this little ice thing. And going down here, I have a little, what do I call it, changing room, and then this is just the end of the runway. Going over here, this is a little memorial area. I'm gonna put up a photo now. This was originally what it was, and it was in a different place, so it looked a lot cuter, and I put my little lily in the middle, but the lily wouldn't fit in the middle, which was really annoying. It wouldn't like fit directly in the middle, so I opted for just having the little two stones and then having a white and red rose on the opposite sides to like the white area and the red and yellow area, and then two bamboo spheres. And this eventually became redundant. You will see why in a minute. But yeah, so moving on, we have my little forest area, and you can see I used more of the Ghibli custom designs over here, and this is all my like forest area. I've got a little magical gnome here, and I've got another sign here that has the little Kodama from Spirited Away on it. That would be because in this specific area here, Wisp likes to spawn a lot. He's actually spawned about 3 times since I've created this area. Put that there because Wisp does like to spawn in the little foresty area. So this is Vic's house. Vic's house actually hasn't moved all that much. I've just moved it downwards a little more because to make way for this little campsite area. But his flower is white tulips because that is what would pop up around his area. But yeah, so moving up this way, is the campsite area. So this one is probably another recent addition. I've added in like this dark dirt flooring. I've got a DIY recipe thing right here, DIY bench here, and I have log benches. I've got more babushkas, and I have a little campfire. You need that for a campsite. I've actually never been to an actual campsite. I've obviously got the campsite right here. I've got a little bench here with some log stakes and a bamboo lunchbox, and I'm trying to make it as foresty as possible. I also put a bunch of tulips everywhere because again, they're the things that naturally bloom on my island, and yeah, they naturally bloom on my island, and yeah. I tried to make it look as natural as possible. And then over here in this little area is 2 climbing walls because I didn't know what to do with them, and I thought, you know what, why not have climbing walls for camping? And yeah, and I put a bunch of leaf piles everywhere, which I probably will pick up in spring and summer, but not now because it is winter. Okay, so moving over here is Sydney's house. Now Sydney has all the different colours of roses for her house. I just think that, like, she told me at one point she really likes flowers, and I was like, you get all of the flowers, all of them. So that ended up being roses. So let's go visit Sydney. And I love Sydney's house so much. It is so cute. Oh, she's singing. Oh, I love it when my villagers sing, especially Sydney. Again, if you'd seen my compilation video, you would see that a lot of the stuff is me talking about how much I love my villagers singing. And like, I love her cute little like aesthetic of all like little colourful blocks and like her little kitchen area. Oh, it's so cute. I love you. Okay. So I'm coming down here. Now we're going into my flower garden, magical flower garden. So this has changed. I thought I was jumping off the cliff there. Whoops. But anyway, I put a bunch of hyacinths here. I actually bought a lot of the the hyacinths and anything that's not in the flower garden I probably bought. Everything else I sort of bred. So like pink hyacinths and the white cosmos and all that I bred. I made this little cart here and I found this flower thing. But going up here, I used one of the arches from the wedding event, much like in front of my own house, because it's got pink flowers on it, and I thought that'd be such a cute start for my flower garden. So I'm color coding it by like white flowers, and I have all the white flowers. Oh, another tulip's bloomed. Sorry, the pink tulips are the things that bloom the most, and just like I just noticed back here behind this tree, another pink tulip has bloomed. But yeah, over here is all the white flowers. Over here's all the pink, so like over here are all the red flowers. Again, these are things that I got myself because I can just get them from Leaf. The orange ones, all of the orange ones I bred myself because there's only 4 of them. The yellow ones are another one where I just picked them up. What's blooming over here? Another rose. Another rose? What the fuck? Why is it another rose? The hyacinth? Never mind. Anyway, blue hyacinths I actually breeded myself as well. That was again by complete accident. I don't have any other blue flowers. The black tulips and black rose, again, I also breeded those, and I bought the purple cosmos here. Are these cosmos? No, these are windflowers. The purple windflowers I bred myself. There it is. Either a bamboo stump here or another fossil. I want to see which one it is. It's another fossil! Nice. Okay. So, my flower garden is very much incomplete. So, If you walk over here, there's two paths. We're going to go to the fairy garden sort of path. So I've taken everything out of what was originally my fairy garden, and I've caught you. So I took my little mush umbrella, my well, and this little swing here, and I'm trying to fill all this back up with all flowers. But right now it doesn't have that. I've cut over I've cut a little tree down so you can just sit here and it looks really cute. This is a very unfinished area. I'm again trying to get all the flowers so I can do that. I'm not a big fan of the black flowers or the gold flowers, in my humble opinion. I actually like the blue flowers the most. But yeah, there's a dung beetle. Hold on, no, I have to go down there. Okay, going. No, I don't want to kick. Okay. They sell incredibly well. No! Fuck, it went away. Oh shit. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, going up here. I've got this little swing. He's super cute. I really wish it would swing, but it just doesn't. But, yeah, this is the little, bench that I have. And moving on into the little Zen garden portion, because I really wanted a Zen garden and I also really wanted a fairy garden, so I've sort of split them up by this. I've got a little bench with like little playing things. I don't remember what the actual name is. It kind of reminds me of Uncle Iroh and what he plays in Avatar: The Last Airbender, like with the White Lotus chip on it. But anyway, I have this little table you can sit at, have tea. I've got a little bamboo bench here. I tried to get as much bamboo themed things in this little Zen garden area as possible. I've got two things here, two, what's it called, beds? I'm really bad with names, and I've got a little sauna heater here. It's meant to be like a bit of a spa. Then over here I've got a little Zen pool thing. And this is like my pride and joy over here, this little section, with like the two little bamboo stumps that will never grow, and the giant lanterns and the little bucket. I don't know why, it just looks really aesthetically pleasing. So we will now be moving out of my fairy garden and my flower garden and all that, and going down across the lake to my little memorial area. This is supposed to be looking kind of overgrown and stuff like that. But yeah, this is my little memorial area. Yeah, this is my little memorial area. There's little cracks back here which are meant to be pitfall seeds, which I keep falling into. But yeah, it is meant to be actually a memorial. Well, there is two, and most people use memorial stones and all that for like villages that have gone, and I do have two villages that have gone. This is actually meant to be patronage to my grandma and my nana, because they mean a lot to me. So I made a little graveyard, and one's like a little mossier than the other because one passed away a lot later than the other. And like I'm playing music over here, and I figured it'd be a song that both of them would like. And it's a little skull radio. I figured Wisp would actually like this area, but he doesn't. But yeah, I've got this, and if I do have another villager leave, maybe I will put another stone here and then make it like, oh, this is where all my villagers go to die. But right now it's a memorial area. Reset. So, I'm going to see if I can make this snowman up here. Thank you to Dung Beetle that left this. This is a really nothing area. This could be dangerous. I just want to get it. I want to get it big enough so that I can roll it. Okay, let's see. And I don't want to punch it off the edge. That's very close to the edge. Oh yes! Okay, that's a little too small to be going onto the. Okay, let's go around it. Push it back this way and then on here. Yes! I did it. I've gotten all the designs for this, so I will just get a little bit of a large snowflake. Yes, hurry up please, thank you. Okay, going down here. Because I haven't had Tool Wheel for so long on my second account, I've been playing on that a lot recently, I completely forget to use the Tool Wheel. There's a rock over here. It is 8 o'clock. I can go into Nook's Cranny now. So I think to end the video, we'll go in and visit the Nook brothers and see what they're up to. What are you up to? Oh! Yes, thank you. I have seen all of this. I want the harp. Give me the harp. How much is the harp? Oh, that is 130,000 bells. I need all the money I can to finish paying off the loan to your fucking dad, you little twerps. What are turnip prices? Not that I have turnips. Turnip prices. Oh, I always get the shitty turnip prices. What's hot today? Natural guntail and ironwood cart. That uses a lot of stuff. Pain. What do we have today? Okay, got the elephant watering can. I really like looking at the umbrellas and like wrapping papers there and stuff like that, because as you saw there's a, what's it called? I have a like whole mystery present area for people I trade with. There's nothing really here interesting. I guess I'll take this checkered floor. What's this? Oh wait. And this because it reminds me of the B-movie. Okay. That's it. Woo! Thank you, you little gremlins. I have nothing against the little Nook twins, but I just... Okay. Leave. Cosmos lilies, cosmos lilies, cosmos lilies, okay. Let's go visit Isabelle quickly. Just because, I don't know. I don't really have a plan now. I've got Isabelle and Tom Nook here. What's in... Okay, cool. What's in Nook shopping? Do I have a fence that I don't have? I have that fence. I don't think I have that fence. Again, I want to collect all the DIYs I possibly can. Okay. My DIY has been successfully issued. Yes, let's make another selection. Not from here. Okay, give me Nook shopping. Special goods, flamingo. My cat wants to be let inside and she's currently outside. Mr. KK. Okay, so that will be all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I waffled on for a bit and there's a bit of changes throughout my video. So that was my island tour. Thank you again so much for watching. If you are interested in watching some more Animal Crossing content from me, here in the little iCard that is somewhere up here is my Animal Crossing New Horizons compilation. I will assumedly have more Animal Crossing's New Horizons stuff on the way, because I tend to film a lot of stuff on my Switch. I will also be doing a bit of a Pokemon Let's Go Eevee gameplay. Please look out for that. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye! I keep forgetting to do this, but I have obviously a TikTok, I also have a Instagram, and I have a Discord server that I run. It is a 16 plus cosplay Discord server, so all links to those are in the description. And yeah, I hope to see you.